Hey guys, I have a tutorial here, and I'm going to be showing you how I did one of the things from the Resistance Teamtide trailer. And so right here we see the screen is shaking, it's all blurred, and we have an optical flare here, and some dirt on the screen right here. So let's get started. Just drag your clip into a new comp. I'm using a different clip this time. And go down to where you want your blur and flare to be. And I'm gonna make a new marker right there just to make it easier. Make a new adjustment layer, Control Alt Y, where you can go to layer, new adjustment layer. And I made a preset for this, but you have to have Video Copilot's Twitch. So I think I named it Boom. And drag that onto the adjustment layer. Make sure it's on an adjustment layer, not just on this straight clip. Press U on your keyboard. And so here we have a few frames of shaking. That kind of slows down. We also have a RGB channel separate. But there's a few problems with this. It shakes before you want it to, like that. So go one frame before it all, just set this to 0. Set the slot amount to 0. I think it's under operator controls. Yeah. So now it does it right when you want it to. That's basically all you have to do for the screen shaking. So now let's go to the optical flares. Make a new solid. Make it black. Name it flares. Put it below the adjustment layer. And go to optical flares. Go to options. And delete all this stuff. Add whatever you want, really. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to add glow and that thingy. So change the transfer mode of flares to add or screen. I like to use add. And brighten it up a little bit if you want to. I'm going to put it right here. No, right here. And make it whatever color you want. I'm going to make it orangish. Okay, so now we have our flare. We don't want that to be there the whole time. That looks kind of bad. So go to the frame where the screen starts shaking and make sure your flare layer is selected and press Alt beginning bracket, and that will trim it down to that frame. Now we have the flare on that too, but I mentioned some dirt on the screen too. We need to add that. So go to, I'll put this in the description too. Where did I put that? This? Yes, okay. I like this one. Just add this into the comp, it doesn't really matter where, and turn the switch off, like the last switch. Go into your optical flares here, custom layers, source layer, and make it your layer that you just put in, like the dirt or grime one. Go into options and click global parameters and texture image custom layer 1 that's already selected for me. Click OK. And I might make this a little brighter. Turn up the radius a little bit. Brightness goes 75. Alright. It's kind of cool that the texture will turn blue too, makes it look great. And this takes a while to render too. By the way, you can press 0 on your number pad and that'll RAM preview it instead of having to go up here. Now, there you go. Now's the part where you need to add a color correction. So, Control-Alt-Y if you're gonna add a color correction in After Effects. I guess I will. I usually do all my color corrections in Sony Vegas. I'll add a really basic one, make it kind of reddish. But make sure you do this below the color correction. And now you just, if you do color corrections in Vegas, just add this to the render queue. I think it's Control-Shift. Alright, yeah. And just name it whatever you want. Render it out and add a color correction. So there you go. If you liked it, please drop a comment or